Let's clear the energies. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hello, strong Cancer placements or cross watchers dealing with a Cancerian, or it could just be that you just stumbled upon this live stream or video. Welcome to Arcana Universe. This is going to be the energy forecast for the rest of June 2024. Like with all of my readings, they are timeless, so know that you found it at the right time. Some of you are dealing with strong Virgo energies, somebody with Virgo and their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. They don't have to be those signs, but that is the energy that I'm picking up on right away. So this may be somebody, that's been on your mind or is going to come in your future. Let's go see. Yep. And as a friendly reminder, this is a general reading. So please only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know which side you're on. All right. Wow, I'm getting the song, Never Gonna Give You Up, Never Gonna Let You Down. So I see here, it could be somebody that you have dealt with in the past, or this may be just somebody that you are going to have this strong connection where you're not going to want to let them go, okay? I see here, well, is this a past person or a future person? Past, future. Oh. I mean, okay, so it can be both. I see that some of you are dealing, it's a both. It's a past and a future. So this is somebody that you consider like your past and your future. Wow, that's kind of powerful. That's kind of powerful. But either way, I see here that you feel you're not really in communication with them, or you just feel very lack when it comes to this connection. You feel like this person has cut you off, and this person, whoever you are dealing with, is very smart. They're very intelligent. They are a good communicator, but they're also not the type to just talk endlessly. It's like what the times that they do talk, it's like that this isn't something that there is just like word vomit. It's they know specifically what they're trying to say. They're good communicators, what I'm seeing here. And in a way that does kind of intimidate you. You feel like, can you be a match to them? And I see here, either way, this is somebody that you want to have this new beginning with, is what I'm seeing here, okay? I see here there's also like very strong sexual and physical chemistry when you think about them, when you interact with them. You can't help but feel triggered by them, okay? For good or for bad, you feel very like aroused. You feel like you want to start something, but at the same time be very grounded and take things slow. So there's this like very much a push and pull of wanting to initiate something and get the ball rolling quickly, but at the same time taking your time to take things slow, because I do sense this cautious energy that I'm picking up, where you're kind of I see here some of you have been recently like went through a breakup, went through some sort of loss. And so you've been kind of recuperating, tending to your wounds, sleeping a lot, drinking a lot. Some of you, it is booze. Others of you, it's like tea or just trying to stay very hydrated, is what I'm seeing here. You let go. I see that some of you have were in a very extremely long-term relationship, it it felt it feels like a decade, but considering how much on and off you've been, let's be real, it wasn't really a decade. But I do sense here, this, it was a significant change for you, a significant transition. You were in something long term. You felt like this was the only person you knew. You thought that you guys were going to end up together, but then you guys ended up wrapping it up. You decided to close up that chapter so you can start something new with somebody else that was better fit for you. And so I do sense here that, if whatever connection you do decide to indulge in or give a chance to, I see that it there is still some sort of rebound energy that I'm picking up. Okay, you're not necessarily willing to pour your heart and soul to this next connection, even if there is a lot of compatibility and a lot of feelings towards this person. But I do sense some level of immaturity. Okay, some of you just feel like, oh, I'm finally single again, or you're finally embracing your singlehood, and so you're going to try to play the field. You're going to try to have some hookups or one night stands or something. Like, you're trying to be open to that. You feel like that would be good for you because it's the complete opposite of what you've been doing. And so you just feel like this new transition, this total 180 would be beneficial, but will it be beneficial? You realize pretty quickly that whole, casual dating, one night stands, friends with benefit lifestyle is not for you. You're going to realize that, you know, some people can make it out to be this exciting thing, new partner every different nights. Like, perhaps that was what you felt like you needed, a change of scenery. But yeah, as I see here, I see that you're going to realize very quickly that that's not what you want. You're Well, one, you have a lot on your mind. There's some sort of like trauma that you have gained, and that you're holding on to from your past connections, where you feel almost skeptical. You're wondering, oh, does this next person have ulterior motives? Like, you're very cautious. I'm getting like deer and headlights vibes. There it is, your energy coming in strongly. But I see here that it just seems like because you have been so hurt, you have been so traumatized, it's very difficult for you to recognize something healthy. When somebody is a great catch, comes to you with respect, wants similar things to you, but because you're so affected by the past and past traumas and insecurities and anxieties and depression, sleepless nights, etc., you're exhausted. You already wore yourself out before you can even say hello, in a sense. Like, so I just feel like currently you are very much just healing at this time. You're sleeping a lot, and you're just trying to regain your energy back, is what I'm seeing here. I do sense that there is some level of distance at play as well. So if you are going to, come back together with somebody from the past or start something new with somebody you might be interested in, there is definitely the strong energy of distance coming through. And as mentioned at the beginning of the reading, I'm getting strong earth energy, like strong, specifically Virgo, but they don't have to be in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. But they just carry this very stable energy about them. So your energy, or the person I'm speaking to, or you'll know which side you're on, because we do have cross watchers. But I'm getting on one end, it's very much like erratic kind of energy. It's just like physically you're still. Physically, you're not doing much. You're sleeping, you know, scrolling through the internet or playing video games or what have you. Whatever it is to escape reality. But underneath that, in your mental space, you're just bombarded with uncertainties. You're overthinking things, replaying certain conversations and scenarios over and over and over again in your head. Whereas the person that, is actually good for you, that you actually want, you feel like they're good for you, okay? Not only are they a good person, but they're actually good for you. They are able to bring some sort of peace within your mind, within your heart. They're really great and amazing at grounding you to the point where it's easy. It's as if like it's a fresh new beginning. Like this person has the ability to bring that about you. So that is like very beautiful. But I see that at this time, this isn't somebody that you can just be like, knock, 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 hi. Like I feel like you've taken a step back because you realize yourself, you're doing a lot of healing and you're not really sure what you should do next. So all you can do at this time is to kind of hold back, watch them from afar, or this may be somebody that you found online, met online, or strictly have been dealing with online. Okay, so that's just like the general message. I know we got a little bit deep and detailed into the energy, but that's just kind of the message that's coming through right off the bat. So let's go ahead and do our spinny spin. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right, so let's do our spinny spin. If you have any questions, or if you are hoping that we discuss something, focus on that energy now. Take a deep breath. Let's go ahead and clear our energies. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. That felt good, huh? That felt nice. Just to kind of like relax, take a deep breath in, be in the moment, and let's see what the universe wants you to know at this time. Advice. Okay, so some of you are wondering, you know, you're hoping to hear some sort of advice, like you don't know what to do right now. I see that what you have been doing is being very closed off, is what I'm seeing here. So let's see. A lot of stress, anxiety, sleepless nights, insomnia is what I'm picking up for you right off the bat. Oh, that's a beautiful energy. Very stuck energy, very stagnant, stuck, stubborn energy is what I'm picking up. Okay. All right. So right off the bat, we have here, okay, the advice coming through is that you're going to have to find some sort of balance. I see here that there was some level of injustice that was at play where you feel like, something didn't work out in your favor or something didn't happen the way you were hoping it would. Okay. I see here that there was definitely an ending to a situation, a connection, to a person, place, or thing. It could even be some sort of in a partnership, romantic partnership, workplace, even family. There was some sort of ending, dramatic ending. And it was, I will say, even though it may have been a devastating kind of news, where you just felt like, you poured in so much of your time, energy, but at the end of the day, you felt like you were played. You felt like you weren't taken seriously. And somebody here was heavily playing some sort of games. They didn't put your thoughts, your feelings into consideration. They just was very selfish in and their way of dealing with things. And so yeah, some of you, if you have been in like some sort of like marriage, or even if it was just like a connection that felt like marriage or some sort of long-term commitment, I see here that it ended, it wrapped up, and you are trying to start something new when it comes to your future. And so the advice coming through is that the universe is really trying to be like your cheerleader, okay? They're trying to say you are somebody of worth, and somebody is going to be very happy to have you in their life. But I see here that in order for a new beginning to happen, there needs to be some sort of action. But I see here that, currently most of your time is being spent just recollecting the past. I see that you're kind of stuck on nostalgia, just, yeah, recollecting, thinking about the past, playing things over again in your head. If you have made any mistakes, if you feel like you were in some shape or form at fault here, I see here that you need to learn to forgive yourself. Okay, you're not going to have like holding on to this guilt, holding on to the shame is not going to be helpful. You need to, and that's not to say, oh, just be like, flip the desk and be like, okay, well, I did what I did. I'm not going to take responsibility for it. It happens. Like, that's not the type of forgiveness I'm talking about. It's just like, we got to understand that, people can make mistakes. And it's how we're going to go ahead. How are we going to go forward within our future and see how this is going to play out for you, okay? Welcome, Amir. Welcome, welcome. All right. Yeah, so I see here that communication needs to take place, okay? Some of you are, as mentioned earlier, you guys are going to try to indulge in this. I think it's I'm not really sure if yeah, it's so funny. I said it before you even asked, but yeah, no problem, no problem. And then, so I see here some of you are going to be like indulging in, or trying to indulge in this like very like one night stand, not like no monogamy, open relationship. You're gonna try it out, or you're trying to be open to it, but it's just like, let's be real. Let's be real. Like, your soul is like, no, like, because your mind, body, and soul is trying to say that, your mind, body, and soul is like a temple. Okay, you can't just let anybody in and out. This isn't a train station. Like, and yeah, I just feel like you're going to be going in circles, literally going in circles, uh, versus elevating and attracting something better for you if you do decide to just be, operating in low vibrational ways. So the advice is you need to be accountable, okay? You need to be like, okay, I like, if you did mess up, if you feel like you're not taking the best actions for yourself, for your well-being, you're going to have to kind of snap out of it. I see here that you're going to need to take action. If you have been just, laying around in bed all day and not doing anything, or just like wasting the days away, it's time to change that. Okay, you're not going to get different results doing the same thing every day. So that's like the advice coming through. Let's go ahead and continue on. I'll do one more spinny spin next. So if you have any specific questions, now is the time to kind of focus your energy, and who knows, maybe your question will be answered, your circumstances will come up. and you will hear what you need to hear, okay? All right, if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any future posts. All right, and go. Career. Okay, some of you are curious about your career. So let's dig in. Oh, very stagnant energy. You know, you see how like the cards did not want to shuffle. Okay. Some of you are still hung up on this earth sign that you let go. Okay, some of you may have worked with this person, or there could have been an opportunity for you to work with this person, but it didn't come to fruition due to some sort of confrontation or ending. Let's clear the energy one more time. This getting super like stagnant energy. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay. All right, when it comes to career, what does Cancers or Cancer cross watchers or those just whoever just stumbled upon this video, what do they need to hear at this time? Okay. Career, hello. So some of you are, when it comes to your finances, you're not doing too bad, okay? I see here that, things are picking up. If anything, you have more money now than you have ever had in your life, but the universe is trying to say, be wise about how you spend your money, okay? Some of you, I do see that some of you are, like saving up a nest and stuff like that, but others of you, I do sense that, especially if you didn't grow up with money, you have a tendency to spend whatever is just coming in. It's almost like this like poverty mindset, use it before you lose it kind of mentality. And so the universe is trying to say, that's some sort of like fear and trauma that you need to kind of release and work on and heal from, because it's not beneficial for you. Okay? Any other career messages, money messages? Okay, some of you have been planning to do something else, or like grow your business, or kind of like start something new here, okay? And this is something that you've been planning for a while. You're kind of ready to set your plans into motion is what I'm seeing here. But I also see here that there's some sort of uncertainty. You're not really sure if you're making the right decision, making the right call. I see here that you're waiting on some sort of like confirmation. Perhaps it could be, whatever work you do, you're waiting on for like the economical climate to change or something like that. Or it could also be some of you live in a place where you can use like I'm getting like traditional wife, traditional life is what I'm feeling. Okay, so some of you are wanting something like that, having somebody at home to kind of like make everything go right, while the other person can go after what they want. So it's like a partnership is what I'm seeing here, okay? You're craving for some sort of partnership like that where it's not all on your shoulders, okay? I see some of you are kind of looking into something that may be high risk. Okay, it comes with it a lot of like burdens. It may not. It may take a while before you see any rewards. I see that it's a little too premature is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so whatever you've been working on, whatever you're thinking of about doing, there needs to be a little bit more like research or planning that needs to be had. Some of you are utilizing people in your life for advice, you know, friendships, colleagues. You're trying to see, you know, what they can that you're trying to get some sort of help as well, is what I'm seeing here. So some sort of network is what I'm picking up on. When you try to do all of it on your own, it's not going to look professional. It's not going to look like it's ready to be presented. And so the universe is recommending that you know, tap into your network, try to see like how you guys can work together so that you can have a better plan, better network, and take it from there. Okay, I feel I'm being called to do one more spinny spin. Okay, for those of you who are watching and would like some additional clarity, now is the time to kind of focus on that energy. Let's do a spinny spin. Okay, what else does my collective need to know? Spirit. Okay, so you guys want to know, have like a one-on-one conversation with spirit. Okay, all right, let's do it. Those are some of the best conversations, you know. One-on-one. Yep. Exactly. Spirit, I would like to say something. I feel like it's something that you've been not wanting to hear, and it's Spirit doesn't like that. Spirit is sad and upset that you have been trying to neglect your spirituality in a sense and not listen to your intuition. Okay, I see here that you've been very defensive. You know what to do, but you haven't been doing it. So Spirit is just like, okay, I'm gonna use Arcana Light and pass that message on to you. So let's see. What do you need to know? What does Spirit want to say? All right, there you go. Okay, so Spirit is as mentioned earlier, is unhappy. It's not. They don't. They're not happy with how things are progressing for you. It feels like you are taking a step back instead of forward. It's just like two steps back, one step forward. And so your progression is not, it's almost like you're playing chicken. It's you're not going for things full force, and Spirit has a problem with that. Okay, Spirit is almost like tough love is coming through right now, and it's saying, so some of you are wondering like, why aren't things working out? You know, some of you I see here that you're going through some sort of like hardship. Things are falling apart. Things are not going in your favor. And you've been wondering, why is that? Well, Spirit is saying it's because you're not doing something that Spirit wants you to do, that is for your highest good. You're like chickening out. There's some sort of like fear that is happening here, and as a result, you're not doing what what your higher self, what your soul calling is, you're not doing that. Okay, and so God is like, I'm upset at you, Cancers. Like, kidding, not kidding. Like, yeah, the universe is holding. they're saying that you're not being accountable. You're not you're not standing up. You're trying to go with the flow instead of making strides and going after your goals and aspirations. You're just trying to live under the radar is what I'm seeing here, and God does not like that. Okay, so some of you are, there's something about family matters. Okay, what about the family matters? Okay, so I see here some of you have neglected your family. Okay, some of you are thinking it's you against your family or those who you consider like family. Oh my gosh, let me just move this. Okay, so some of you are, yeah, neglecting your family. Like you, I see here there are like family members that truly loves you, but and that wants the best for you, but you're just like, no, that's not, no, they don't want, like they don't want to see me happy. They don't know what they're talking about. Why would I take advice from them? Like they can barely even support themselves. Why would they care about me? Like some of you also feel like they're putting you in a cage. I don't know. I'm just getting this like not so good of a relationship with family here. But all they really have is love for you. They do have love for you. They want you to succeed, but at the same time, they want to say that you've been mean. You've been mean. I'm just gonna just straight up. They're saying Spirit is trying to say that you haven't been good to your family. Some of you have been using very strong words, like negative remarks, trying to put them in their place with your words. And remember, this is a general reading, so roles can be reversed, but you will know which side you're on. But that's just kind of what I'm getting here. And instead, you've been trying to distract yourselves with people that don't matter. Like at the end of the day, they're not going to be there for you. They're just kind of like in your life, so that like make them feel good because of the attention you give them. They make you feel good because if they're attractive or they make you feel special and happy. You are giving them the time of day, but not your family. And so Spirit is trying to say, like, looks and stuff like that, they come and go. There's a lot of beautiful people out there. There's a lot of people who, make themselves out to be somebody of worth, as if they have some like social status or something like that. But it's just like for you, I see you, like, even though you haven't been answering the call when it comes to your spirituality, you can see right through that. And you also understand how fake vanity can be. And so, but I see that some of you have really been indulging and riding on that wave of, oh yeah, like I'm gonna like work out, look good, and for what? And for what? Like it's good if you're doing it for your health, but if you're doing it for like vain vanity reasons, trying to impress people who don't matter, and making people who are already in your life who may even have blood relations with, while making them not don't feel special because they don't have a certain image. And so Spirit is very upset with that. Like, and there's your energy coming in strongly. Like there, everything is like a fine line. Everything is some sort of balance. And when you let ego take the reins and not balance out, what's going on around you. It's okay to like look good. It's okay to wear nice clothes and like getting all dolled up or looking good or what have you. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like, for what reason? Are you doing it to make yourself feel good, or are you doing it because you're trying to impress somebody else? But I see that you're trying to do all of that at all costs, like, and neglecting the people who actually care about you is what I'm seeing here. Okay, any other messages, Spirit? Oh, look at that. Okay, I mean, so your energy is coming through very strongly. So Spirit wants us to be very clear. Let's see what the bottom of the deck is, okay? Ooh. So Spirit is making it very clear that you need to know, it's a fine line between doing things for yourself and for those that you really care about, or for doing it for people that doesn't even matter. You're not even gonna see them next week. Like, it's just very shallow energy that I'm picking up. And so Spirit wants to remind you that the people who actually care is not going to care about how many followers you have or how many likes you have. Like, they're not about the facade in a connection. So spirit really wants you to take action. Like, don't make people who actually matter feel like an option. Value the people in your life who actually matters, who actually counts, who actually has love for you. What is this one? Oh, yeah. So I'm getting something about sunshine. You're my sunshine after the rain. No, just kidding. But I see here, yeah, there's somebody here very attractive, very, very attractive in your energy, that wants to share their cup of love with you, okay, and vice versa. But things just feel like up in the air. I see here is because there's too many distractions. You can't start something wonderful if you're distracting yourself with people who don't matter, okay? So, yeah, this person is very, very attractive. But what happened? Oh, they could not handle the third party energy. So, like I said, Spirit is being very, very clear. The more you spread yourself out too thin, spreading your energy to anybody, to everybody and anybody, it's not going to be beneficial. Okay, the person that you actually want, the person that actually makes you happy, they don't do third party energies. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Cancers, and Cancer cross watchers, and those who happen to just find this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.